myself, architect 𝖱𝗎ฉิ Boghani from the Cross Boundaries, and I hereby present to you my debut residential interior project, Awakening by the Pool, which is a 3,000 square feet of a residential apartment in Vadodara. And to brief up about the clients, they were a young couple in their early 30s, returned back from the States, and they had a dog along with them. So to start off with, I would just ask this basic question, like what according to you defines a home? A home is where you are your true self. You are pure, you are raw, and you have no restrictions or hesitations, and thus you have the freedom to do whatever you want. A home is a place where you create memories, not frame them. It's a place which can adapt to the changing needs over time. And moving further with the site, this was the site plan given to us by the developer, and which we refined it in a way by certain civil works and opening up the walls to develop an open plan concept, some of the sectional drawings of the space. So to start off with, we defined certain principles that defines the design, and the first one was beauty is in the bareness. So we used materials in its raw form and have let it reveal its character. So say concrete, brick and wood. So those are the three basic materials which we actually wanted to use. We respect nature and our project evolves from it, and that is the reason we didn't want to explore other materials when we have those earthen materials in their bare shell, and which has so much of character, so much of color within itself, so much of texture within itself, that I don't think there is a need to explore more materials when we can stick to the rudimentary ones. To brief more about the residence, we have not used a single tile except the glazed tile provided by the developer in the pool. There is no color except base white, which is used in like a proportion of 20%. There is no picture frames or expensive art tucked on the wall. The second principle which dictates the design is makeup is fake up. So here we have used all the services in its raw form, the way it's exposed, the high wall units, the services of the copper piping running through the high wall units in the cable tray. We have used MS conduit system, which acts like an electrical distribution over the space. So basically we derived our own system for the electrical conduiting, and it was just bare assembly at site with all the detailing done beforehand in the factory shed, and it was just a work of assembly on site. Those are certain details of the bar unit, the flush brick door. The third principle which I would be talking about is blurring blue boundaries. So we developed this human sculpture which was installed by the pool, and the idea here was the sculpture was used as a transition element from the pool to the sky. The sculpture naturally glides the viewer's eyes towards the sky. The blue color is used deliberately to transition the eyes to and from the pool towards the sky. Hence the sculpture is placed strategically by the pool. Even the tones and the texture of the sculpture has been kept very raw, keeping the heart strokes visible. And the fourth principle was from house to home. Here I will be sharing a couple of images, couple of visuals of the space, like the living room, the dining area where we have used pop-up colors and the chairs, lounge in the bar area, the pool, the master bedroom, master toilet with dressing, the guest or the parents' room. So in all those pictures you will notice that we have just used colors in the fabrics, not anywhere else. And hence my final question here is, what according to you defines a home? And would you like to live in a house where you are asked to be quiet and touch nothing? Do you like to stay in a museum, or would you like to stay in a home? Would you like to live in a house where your kids and pets could gleefully roam around the space? Hence I would conclude with this final question: what are we yearning for? A home or a hotel? Thank you.